Peace and love to you all. How are you all doing? This is Golden Spiritual Teacher right here, and I am evolving mentally, physically, and spiritually. We are here to evolve. We are here to grow. And today I want to speak about very important things. So yeah, follow with me. Once you learn this information, once you get the right knowledge of self, then you can acknowledge the righteous life that you are here to live on planet Earth. But if you don't have the right understanding of self, then you may get lost in the clouds and you might not find balance in your reality. So today, as a feeler right here, you see I got my sun on water sign, I got my moon on water sign. So basically, I'm a feeler right here. I rather feel of the energies and the people and the environment that is around me, okay? We rather feel. And also, if we activate the pineal gland, we may become aligned with our sixth chakra, so that we can see the energies too. So now, developing myself through different kind of meditation and diets, experiences, traveling to many places of the world, meeting different gurus and yogi masters, I learned so many things, which I'm sharing that you can find on my YouTube channel, Golden Spiritual Teachers. So now, what I want to tell you is the energy of you and the people. So if you don't spend time alone with yourself, you may not understand the righteous energy of you that you carry. Because you see, back in the time, even I used to not feel comfortable being alone. Okay, so I was surrounded always by people, my friends, So now, once I tap into meditation and I started to spend more time alone with myself and the purest energy of earth, which is nature, of course, connecting with myself, with the trees and the birds in a forest, with the ground and the air and water. I used to go closer to a river and started to meditate. And then I started to feel my own energy. I started to become conscious about my own thought frequency, my own thoughts, currents, because when you are around certain people, so now you are also receiving their thought current. So that means that you are not only being aware of your own thought, but also others people's thoughts. And it's not enough. Some people may make you feel in certain way, you know what I mean? They make you feel in certain way. So when you are around certain people, you start feeling different way. And then you end up thinking, well, this is how I think, this is my feelings. You all take it, everything so personal, but it's not personal. And then do you realize if the people who are aware of their feelings and emotions and their thoughts, do you realize that when you are away from certain people, your feelings start to change, you start to feel different when you are around, when you are away from this kind of people, even your thought frequencies start to change. You think differently, suddenly you feel different. Well, it's because of you have to acknowledge these people and understand what kind of energy do they carry of you, about you, even the thought current they've been sending to you, because there is a string line. There is a many string line that is from our mind to other people's mind, whoever we're thinking to, whatever we're thinking to, because it's just one consciousness of self. So whenever I think about something, automatically I'm sending the signal out of this space, the galaxy, the Milky Galaxy, with one consciousness. So you have to be aware also of which frequency, what kind of thought you are tuning into, because there is highs and lows in this universe. Even in ancient Egypt, our masters, they talked about it. So now you have to start to spend more time alone with yourself, so that you can study yourself enough, understand yourself enough, ground yourself enough, so when you are around certain people, so that you can put shield over yourself, so that you can feel their energy. There are some people who can make you feel that you are the entire galaxy. Whenever you are around them, you feel so warm and you get charged up by so much light, love, and happiness. But there are some people that is extremely draining and is not healthy for us at all. But we bond ourselves to this kind of people. It can be our lover, it can be our best friend, it can be our family members, So when we bond ourselves to this kind of people, sometimes it's hard to let go, but there is a way that you can protect yourself. You have to be strong enough spiritually, mentally, and physically, these three things right here. So let us dive in even more deeper in the ocean. So follow with me. Only the true knowledge of self can free you from all the pain and suffering. Okay, also, if you're eating lots of heavy meals, if you're drinking whatever you want to drink, if you're eating whatever you want to eat, people, they put their magic and energy into the food they're making. So I prefer to make my food by myself. So start to make your food by yourself too. So now there is the magic of spells. Words, sounds, power. Words are actually spell. You can put seed into people's mind just by your words. And there are so many people in your life that put many spells on you. So when you believe in those spells, so now you're gonna end up creating your reality in that way, and later they'll be like, ha ha ha, I told you it's gonna be like that. So to break down those spells, I will let you know how you can do it. Well, the easiest way not to believe in what they say, because when they put the spell, plant the seed in you, you are watering it daily, thinking about it, worrying about it, fearing it, or whatever. So when you focus on it, putting your attention on it, it may appear to your reality. So it's not a healthy way to do it. But first of all, the energies of people, I was saying. So now once you start to change your diet, once you start to fast, you cleanse a lot of the bad spirits and entities that is sent by thought from different beings here on earth. People who knows you, people who knew you. So this kind of people, thought current, is not existing only the person when they appear into your reality. It exists when they are not here too, even when they are not here. So you just have to allow yourself to understand the fact, because, when you align yourself with your chakras and you experience something that is highly spiritual, means that you experience something that is beyond this third room, this earth room, something that is so magical, then you can see with your pineal gland. There is a string lines. Whoever you're thinking to, that person is thinking of you at the same time. You're sending and receiving signals all the time, even if the person is not appear to your reality. And there are people who send you bad vibes, bad entities on your way. So now, entities do exist. Everything is thought, everything is mental. So it's all existing exactly right in this moment. So you have to understand the fact of it. I got beautiful mandala because it inspires me a lot with creativity. So now, this mandala, I'm going to talk about it later. So everything is so sacred. So you have to cut some string. People who is not serving you anymore, you have to know how to cut strings with the deep meditation. If I'm doing it for some people, because I've been doing it for myself, I'm learning it, and now I learn it, and it worked for me, it worked for whoever want to cut cords. So if you want to cut some cords, please message me on my messenger. But also now, there's a string line also to attachments from the navel to navel. Wow, it's so sacred. So now, sometimes it's not enough by cutting cords. You have to balance yourself mentally and physically a lot. You see, this is a fresh juice that I made for myself with lots of love. It's no sugar added, it's natural. So, water can feel you, water can hear you, water can know your thoughts. So allow yourself to drink the purest water from the earth. No chemicalized. If you ask me, I don't use any chemical on me. Everything that I use, it's natural. If you ask me, what do you use for your, skin? How do you wash your mouth? Well, only water. Sometimes I may add some coconut oil on my skin. I wash my face with, lemons. Sometimes, not every day. So now, this is how righteous we are here on planet Earth, because the more conscious you become, the more aware you are, everything just start to change, Sometimes I don't tolerate some energy. You think that while she meditate, she's healthy and she don't have any temperament. Well, I'm here to express my temperament. I'm here to express my sadness, because I know when I try, when I try to be nice and like, oh, peace and love and harmony and joy, well, I don't even have to try. I just have to flow with my emotions, because when I don't flow and I try to fake it, that's when I put blockages on my chakras. So by living in the awareness, sometimes it might not be easy, because sometimes we may say stuff, the truth about ourselves, what we feel inside, what we're thinking. And there are other spirits, they don't tolerate us, and they be hating on us just because we are being authentic to ourselves. So I see the world as a mirror. Wherever I look, it's all me. I read quotes yesterday, was saying like, when we go into the forest and then we see all the trees, how they're shaped, how tall they are, how they look. Not every trees look the same, but we still don't judge. We can still see the beautiful of the forest and nature itself. But when we come to this human nature, then we start to judge, like, oh, look at her, oh, look at him, oh, she's fat, oh, she's too skinny, oh, look at the black, oh, look at the white, look at this big nose, and we start to judge. So you have to train your mind every single day to see this human nature as the forest, as nature without judgment. But there is a program that is programmed in our mind since we've been kid. Even if we don't judge from internally, our mind speaking all the time, putting these signals, like saying different stuff. I am extremely aware of the voices in my head, like in my mind. So now sometimes I want to run away, like, hey, what kind of thoughts is that? I don't like that. Sometimes I get into that space, then what I do, actually, I sit and meditate. I start with my breathing work to clear my mind. I start to chant, to tune into that frequency of love, because you may not be around certain energy that is vibrating on love frequency. There are lots of people that is ego-based. So now, if you don't even need to hug them. You just need to be into their awareness, to feel all of their thought currents, to feel their aura, feel everything that they carry in their baggage. So now, intentions too. So now, if you're in a situation like this, what I do, I start to chant internally. They don't even need to hear it. Chant on Gayatri mantra like Om Bhur Bhuvaswa Tatsavitur Vareniyam Bhargo Dev Sadimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. So you have to start to learn few of our mantras that is in the Sanskrit, or you learn in Arabic, or you remind of God, or you just tune into your heart space. The easiest way to do it, easiest way to be away from all this negative energy that is not coming to your chakras. Like, you have to shield yourself by chanting internally. Remind yourself, God. There is also in Arabic, you can say, La ilaha illallah. So it's also a beautiful mantra that you can do. Or also there are also Om Namah Shivaya, or Om mantra is extremely good. So now you have to train your mind to automatically chant on it. After some time, your subconscious mind just get programmed by it, because this is what happened to me. Or you sit in meditation till you get a smile on your face and you feel totally relaxed, just focusing on your breathing. Sometimes our minds may travel to many places, or tune into your thoughts, and you start to think, So at that time, okay, let yourself flow with it. But then remember that, well, I'm breathing. So bring your awareness to the present. You're breathing. So you're focusing on your breathing. So this is also a meditation. I learned all the techniques by myself, by doing it by myself, for myself and for everybody. And this is what I'm sharing. And also communication with the ancestors, communication with divine angels, sometimes they can come and move through your body. They can give you lots of wisdoms. Because what I experienced from my own experience is that the voices of our ancestors, angels, voices that is coming from our crown chakra, it's full of wisdoms. It's just wisdoms. There's nothing that you don't know. You can know anything. It's existing within you. But many of us may not be aware of it because of the lack of self-work. And many of us are aware of it because of the self-work that we are doing. Even me, sometimes I get lost because, we all have to deal with our demons and our angels that we carry within. So even me, I get lost in the dark sometime. And in my darkest time, this is what taught me to get online with myself. Yes. So I'm also giving out angel reading. I'm giving out ancestors reading. It's extremely powerful. There are people who got my help and they thanked me a lot. I got the reviews. It's so powerful and so sacred. And it can be very life-changing too. And also what I was saying, that, putting the right energy in your body. Words are spelled. Remember, I want to do another live about the language, the words, the vibrational sound, how powerful it is, but not in this live. So I will be back soon. So I hope you get what you wanted today, and just stay blessed and know thyself. Learn the techniques to heal yourself, to balance yourself. Okay, so yeah, take care of yourself. See you all soon again. I'm just gonna sip on it again. This is for my sacral chakra guys. Learn about the colors too. Why do colors exist? I want to talk about the chakra colors in my other lives too. So stay in tune. Namaste everybody. Please share this video.